Well, after nearly 2 years, the Reserve Bank has finally finished counting the 500 and 1,000 rupee notes that were sucked out in 2016. The result, almost all notes back in the system. Here are the numbers: 15.4 lakh crore rupees that were withdrawn, 15.3 lakh crores back in the banks. That is 99.3% of the total notes that were sucked out of circulation. Now, just weeks after demonetization, the then Attorney General Mukul Rohatgi told the Supreme Court that the decision could wipe out between 3 to 4 lakh crore rupees worth of illicit cash. That has clearly not happened. The exercise has cost the economy, with the RBI acknowledging the same, that there was a loss of speed in real GDP. We're now joined by former RBI Deputy Governor R. Gandhi. Mr. Gandhi was at the Reserve Bank when demonetization was rolled out. Mr. Gandhi, the debate is now settled on how much of the currency has returned to the banking system. 99.3% has returned. It is clear, according to the Reserve Bank. How much is black and white? We don't know. The jury is still out on that. But if the objective, as per the government, was that black money would be removed from the system, that black money would be uncovered, that counterfeits would be uncovered, well, that objection has failed. In hindsight, would you today acknowledge that demonetization did not achieve its key objectives?
No, I don't agree with that kind of proposition, because one expectation was that a portion would not come back. That's right. That has not met with. That is all right. But that doesn't automatically mean that the demonetization exercise was not a success. That is not the issue. The issue is that I have been maintaining that even if the last piece has come back, it is also equally a success, because ultimately black money or black cash means that unaccounted money, unaccounted cash. Now, when every piece has come back to the account, that means that it is accounted. So that is also equally a success. That's the position I have always maintained. Even today also I will maintain that way.
But this is a matter still under investigation, sir, and how much of the black has been converted to white, how much will finally be accounted for as black money, we don't know. But the question then is, sir, was demonetization necessary to ensure that this objective that you just articulated is met? I mean, could there not have been other ways of being able to get the black money into the system? I mean, the Prime Minister sold this as an exercise to do away with black money as well as do away with counterfeits. Today, the government says counterfeits are minute, that it's not a problem at all. What about the cost to the economy, the cost to the banking system that was paralyzed virtually because people were busy counting notes? Has the cost of this exercise been worth it?
Hey, demonetization, if you are measuring only one type of the success that I have told you, but that is not happened, that's a different story. But that doesn't mean that demonetization is a failure or anything. Once the information has come on to the books, once all the cash has come on to the books of some account, then it is the duty of the tax administration, the government authorities, to collate that information, analyze it, and go behind the black money holders. So that is a long exercise. Earlier also we did know that it is a question of some 3 years of exercise. It cannot be just within 1 year. You cannot ferret out all those information. That is not possible. So you have to wait out for the full benefits of demonetization. You have to wait for a medium term. It is not immediate. So that part also we have to note. Then second part, whether the impact on the economy, that was always, even at that time itself, everybody considered that India, and for 1 or 2 quarters, there will be disturbance in the economic growth. That was well documented. That I well accepted. Okay, we are not, that's right, that is right. We are not here to judge whether the demonetization exercise was successful on that count or not. That I am not expert in that area. That you may have to pose that question to somebody else, whether that kind of cost to the economy was good or not good. That part we have to wait. That's what I would say, because the full benefits of demonetization, from the beginning everyone knew that it will happen only over 3 years. So before 3 years, if you would go on saying that the cost was heavy, cost was heavy upfront, everyone knew that cost was upfront. That benefit you have to wait.
So you're saying that you're saying the country needs to wait for at least 3 years to establish whether demonetization as an exercise has worked or not. But Mr. Gandhi, I come back to you again to the point that former Finance Minister Mr. Chidambaram made, sir, that these objectives uncovering black money are going after people who are non-filers. Could this not have been achieved through other measures? You have data analytics, you have intelligence information. I mean, could you not have used the tax department to achieve these objectives as opposed to putting the country through demonetization?
See, the other ways of doing tackling black money, that's for the government to think about it. That's a different idea. See, the benefits of this demonetization exercise, as I said, that over the medium term, one of the two metrics we should look forward is the extent of tax compliance and the number of tax payers increasing. So that is that we will be seeing. We will be able to see that trend. As of now, of course, last year the number has definitely increased, and that we have to see the consistency thereof in the next years also. Then it will mean, because now that they have brought to account, they cannot escape paying taxes on that income, right? So that is what was expected. That's one which will accrue.
Okay. Mr. Gandhi, I want to go back to the comments you made right at the very beginning. You said that the 3 to 4 lakh crores, that was what Mukul Rohatgi, the former Attorney General, had told court as well. That was the estimation that would not come back into system. That was the expectation. What do you believe went wrong?
No, that was I never expected that to happen, in the sense that can happen. But as an implementer, we knew that either thing can happen. That the entire money may come back also. That also we knew. That's a possibility. And some portion and the other alternative of some money not coming was also a possibility. So that's why I was not surprised when the whole money has come back. So I am not surprised at all. It was not my expectation that necessarily some money should not come. That was not my expectation.
Well, that's interesting, sir, that as a former RBI Deputy Governor, you're saying you're not surprised that 99.3% of the currency that was pulled out is back in the banking system. You're saying that you, in fact, expected that to be the case. Mr. Gandhi, always a pleasure. Thanks very much for joining us here on CNBC TV 18. On the